of potential suitors for Rachel has been released. There are doctors and business owners, firefighters, but also this season's contestants describe themselves, some of them, as a tickle monster.
What is that?
And something called a waboom. A waboom. I don't know what a waboom is.
I think he didn't hear the question, cleared his throat, and it came out as waboom.
Waboom?
Yeah.
I don't like the tickle monster thing. That sounds like a creepy clown, like at a kid's party type job. Right? Like, it's like, sounds
Sorry to all the appropriate clowns out
I'm
there.
just imagining you, if you weren't married, meeting someone and being like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm a tickle monster.
Can you imagine?
He's actually a doctor.
Oh, well.
The tickle monster is a doctor?
Yes.
But how did you get
I don't like the tickle monster thing.
Like,
Why not?
What is he a doctor in?
Tickling.
Tickling.
I don't like my doctors tickling anything.
Oh, that's too much.
Yep.
But if he's your doctor, it's okay to be tickled.
Well, maybe it was meant to be cute. But it,
Perhaps.
Yeah, a job can be a deal breaker, though.
Like what job?
I mean,
Why?
I don't know that I would marry another lawyer.
No.
Yeah, they're tough.
Because you don't want to lose an argument. That's why.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose a fight.
I generally don't, Jeff.
She doesn't. I'd like to be married to that.
I think someone that works too much. Like when you meet a doctor, well, you're married to a doctor, but when you meet a doctor, there's a part of me that says you can't love them in the beginning and then say you're never around when they're out saving lives. Like I think that life would be hard for me.
That's a big issue. My husband said that was a significant issue with girls that he dated when he was in medical school, and you know, it's something that you have to, I think, you have to be very supportive of your spouse's career, and if they're not around,
I'd call 15 times. He'd be like, surgery, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, but it was hard for me at
See,
first.
I think you have to look at it from a whole different perspective because you do want them to have a job.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So,
That's
I
primary.
mean, I think that's where you want to start
That's
from.
true. That's
Not
true.
from, I don't know if I like the kind of job you got. No, thank you, honey, you got it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Tickle monster and unemployed.
Yeah. It's you want it, you know.
Happy doing.
I personally enjoy a civil servant. That's my type.
Yeah, because it's
They
steady.
have a sense of duty. and
I've always
purpose.
married intellectual teachers. Steady.
Military,
Smart.
police
We already
officer.
know Jed's going to say mechanic, so let's just move right.
Well, but that's
I do like blue collar guys.
Well, who doesn't love a uniform?
Not only that, but if something breaks in my apartment, I have somebody who can...
cops are like,
Cops are hot. I dated
they're
a cop.
hot and they're
We
steady.
know about that cop.
They're steady. All right, next. FBI agents are hot.
Hotter.
Steady.
You're
Yeah,
right,
but he
Sonny.
can investigate everything. You
I
can't...
like steady.
Let's have an
This
investigation.
guy Mueller. This guy, what's his name? Mueller.
Mueller.
I think he's very attractive. Don't
Yes, he's very attractive. I've met him in
you?
person.
And Comey, 6 foot 100 days, so tall.
He's 6'8".
6'8".
He's good looking.
Did you
also.
just say 6'100"?
Some people say
Nobody
that.
told her there'd be math.
Somebody said that Donald Trump really fired him because he was so much
I
taller
said
than him.
that.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
I think
Firemen
you
are the
have a point there.
hottest.
I'll tell
Firemen
you
are
what I
the
couldn't
hottest.
date.
They're in very good shape.
I could not date a politician. I could not date a politician because
Why?
when you date a politician, I feel like that all your dirt gets thrown out there, and they're away a lot, they're not home a lot, and then, you know, the family gets trekked through the mud.
You
and
could
then
just
I don't,
stay in New York
I
while
don't
he's
wanna
in
do
D.C.
that. Mechanic over politics.
Or White House.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry,
true.
I can help myself.
And just because we're talking about this, the new season of Real Housewives of New York looks at a former Countess Luann's decision to marry Tom D'Agostino, even though he reportedly messed around on her. Some other housewives claim she has something to prove, but I don't know. By marrying him, I mean, first of all, is it that you have something to prove, or did you just send out all the invitations and now people are late telling you stuff?
Once the caterer is hired, I don't care if he's making out with the waiter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotten you're done. You've sent out the
They're going to
invitation.
take the deposit on the cake, and you're not even going to get cake.
Because then you say, I'll get divorced tomorrow. I'm going to go through with this
but they've
wedding.
been telling her all
I don't want to
season.
break my mother's
She is
heart.
married right now, by the way. They did go through with it on New
and they've
Year's.
been telling her all season, though. I mean, haven't we all had the girlfriend that you're like, girl? You're like, girl,
You in danger, girl.
it's a good move. I'm not trying.
But you know what?
And they don't listen.
Your friends have different agendas.
Yeah.
If your family says, look, and you don't listen, that's different. With your girlfriends, you have to always be careful with your girlfriends.
It has to be the sister girl, though.
It has to be, yeah.
the sister
You know
girl.
what? You tell your girlfriend, they will kill the messenger.
That's right.
Do not go against.
You won't get
what they
invited to
think.
that wedding.
I have learned that somehow, when someone is delusional, I have learned to keep my mouth shut.
Yes.
The minute you say, "Oh, really?" they will turn on you.
That's
big
right.
time.
Really? That's right.
It's
Yes,
something
they
I'm
will.
learning in later life. Keep your bazoo shut.
Because you become the problem. Because when people are delusional, they don't want to hear what you're saying.
Not at all.
They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. And you have to let people find this out on their own. And you know what? They say he kissed a girl. I don't know what that means. Was he like lip locking with the girl? Were they like?
Sure.
It was very.
My friend in the audience watches it. Yes. Was he making out with?
At a bar in public, going at it. So people
While they were together. And what did Luann say?
She was shocked. She ran out of the room. She said it's over. And unfortunately, she went back to him. So now all her girlfriends look and watch her and see that she's making a mistake. And she's
Are you sure this is not because it makes good television that this is all going
that's
on?
another thing.
I mean, if she was just saying, this guy was making out with another woman at a bar in front of her.
But it's up to her.
Not in front of
it's up to her.
But Sunny would want to say something because she'd want to also say, "I told you so."
She wasn't there.
But if I see my girlfriend's man making out with another person, I should say, girl, who is making out with another person.
Yeah, but they still may say that person.
And what will happen is they will say, girl, mind your business.
That's right.
We'll be right back.
She's